Hello there. Welcome to virtual indoor cycling. We've got a fun 30-minute ride for you today. So if you were looking for something longer, just stack two of these 30s together. Otherwise, jump on. Let's do it. 30-minute ride. Let's start with light resistance on the wheel, the way we always do. We'll get a good little warm up here. And it gives me a chance to tell you what to expect. All right, we're all connected. So in this ride today, we're gonna do 3 stages. Each stage has 2 songs that are equal in length. And in the second song, we're gonna try to beat what we did in the first. That's it. We use our stage timer, and we're gonna try to go a little bit more in the second song than we did in the first. So if you have a stage timer, go ahead and start it now and get some resistance on the wheel. The first time around shouldn't be too hard at all, because right now we're not really even trying to set a benchmark, we're just warming up. So the first time we try to beat ourselves, our own record, it's gonna be pretty easy, right? So we're at about 65 RPMs. We're seated. Spine is tall, shoulders are relaxed. We're just heading out. Take some deep breaths and just feel your body warming up. Joints, muscles loosening up. Get enough resistance on the wheel that you feel like you're really pushing something. It's not just bouncy pedals, but there's something there. If you're watching your heart rate, it's in the easy zone, the green zone. And just start by shaking things out, loosening. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Let's add a little bit more. Okay, so heading into this second song, we've got about 4 minutes. And if you're looking at the stage timer right now, you might have seen an average performance, average watts. All we have to do in 4 minutes is just beat what we've already done. And again, that should not be too hard, should it? Sorry, there's some funky things going on over here. There we go. Oh my goodness. Give me a little bit more resistance on the wheel. Feel your legs starting to work. Go ahead and stand with me. Kind of like you're just jogging. My goal in the second song is to continue warming us up. And I'm also trying to work at a little bit higher average than last time around. If you don't have numbers in front of you, you're going by feel. So if song number 1 was a 6, song number 2 is a 7. Got that? Get on the pedals nice and strong. Use your breath. All right, a little motivation, a little quote to get us through this ride. You know, we have to do that. These are words by John Wesley. Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as you ever can. Boil that down. Do good. Do all the good you can. So what does that mean to you to do good? Well, okay. How about in this ride? Do your best. Do good for yourself. Beat the average of your last song. All right. So these first 2 songs, that wasn't too challenging, was it? The next 2 songs, we're gonna head up into that hard zone. We're gonna set the bar and then raise the bar. Do all the good you can. Do your best. By all the means you can. If you've been doing this for a minute, this writing thing, you know some tricks. You know how to manage your energy. You know to hydrate. You know the tricks. All right, go ahead and have a seat. Stage timer, set right now. Drop a little bit of resistance and let's find a faster cadence. Pedaling closer to 100 RPMs. What I'd love to see you do is beat that average again, and then we'll beat it again. You see how this plays out, right? All right, so your breath is steady. Even though your legs are fast, I want you to try not to grip the handlebars too tightly. And take the tension in your upper body. You hear my breath. I'm going for it, right? All right. So if I want to beat my average from last time, I just have to work harder than I did in the first 2 songs. Go by feel. That means your legs are burning a little bit more. Your breathing sounds more like this. Strong legs. Deep breaths. Use all the means you can to do good. Do your best. We've only got a little over a minute. at this fast cadence, trying for those higher averages. Deeper breaths, strong core, tall spine. Ha. Good. Really nice, folks. Trying to beat your own best. Do all the good you can by all the means you can. So off the bike, what does that look like in the world? What are the means you have to do good? Do you have the physical means, strength, energy? All right, take a look. You know the average right now. Slow your cadence, add resistance. Come down to 65 RPMs. All right, we have a goal. We've got to beat what we did last time. We want a higher average. We'll stay at 65 RPMs with added resistance. Are you ready? Join me. Stand up, come on. The weight is over the ball. The ball of the foot is over the pedal. That's where your weight is. Relax your upper body. Going for a higher average than last time. This is hard effort, pushing closer to threshold. Stay with that strength. Do all the good you can by all the means you can, in all the ways you can. What are all the ways you can do good? What are the means? Do you have financial resources? Do you have connections? Give me a little bit more on that wheel. Up we go, come on. Pass your own thresholds. Go by feel. This is close to breathless. This is really hard, but not breathless. All right, my friends, get that strength going. Bring it back down. Now dig onto those pedals. Push hard. Higher average. So the thing that's a little tricky about this ride is there are no surprises. I'm asking you ahead of time to set your own benchmark and then beat it. And human nature would have us hold back on that first push, yes? All right, stage timer set. A little less resistance. I want you to give me 2 minutes as hard as you can go. 2 minutes, and we are going for distance. You can pedal as fast as your legs will go with resistance. Let's set that speed limit at about 100 RPMs. Come on. There you go. So going for distance is different than looking at those averages. This is true all the way out there. One more minute to go. Come on. It's like a time trial. And you know, you're smart. You know how we do things. We're gonna do this again right after this. Don't hold back on yourself. Do your best, and then do a little better than that. All the good you can, by all the means you can. Come on, stay with me. Just gotta jump right in, hit it hard, yeah? Woo. Come on. Ha ha. You got it. In 3, 2, 1. Drop resistance. Flush them out. Okay. Not going to take much break. Couple seconds. We're going to do that exact thing again, but farther distance. Yes? Or yes? Good answer. Ready? Let's do it. Same rules. Fast cadence with resistance. But now you have a number to reach for. You've got 2 minutes. We are a quarter of the way there. Do the math. Is that going to get you to your goal? Do you need more resistance? Do you need a little bit more on that wheel? What's going to do it for you? There we are, folks. 1 minute. Are you halfway to your goal? Woo. Fun stuff. This is the hardest thing we've got in this ride. And you've got 45 seconds left of it. Come on. Not giving up. "30 seconds. Close in on it. Beat your own goal." I know it's a lot to ask. I'm asking anyway. Do all the good you can. That's it. Come on. 3, 2, 1. If you have a stage timer, use it now. Lower the resistance. Sit up and grab a drink. We've got one more song. It's a play song, not a work song. I am using a popular piece of music, so if YouTube cuts this one out, And let's start to bring this back down. Let's taper it down. It's going to take a few minutes. Breathing. 75 RPMs. A comfortable pace. Keep a little bit of resistance on. Feel your body coming back down from hard to moderate. Keep enough on the wheel that it doesn't drop dramatically. It's a slow taper down. Breathing. Just feeling the effects of the endorphins that show up when you're doing good, right? There's a thing called the helper's high. One way to get endorphins to raise is doing good for others, doing good in the world by all the means, all the ways, all the places, to all the people we can. I love the last line of this quote, as long as you ever can. I'm pretty sure I would have heard that quote differently in my 20s or 30s, because life is long and there's plenty of time. At 57, you just see things a little differently. We look at time as moving more quickly and a little more fleeting, right, than we did in our 20s and 30s. Life is long, God willing. And so, what is all the good I can do in the days that remain? What are the means? I have more means now to do good in the world than I did in my 20s and 30s. Which means there are probably more ways for me to serve and help. So what are the places and the people that are calling to your heart to serve, to do good? Just like you just did on this ride. You showed up and you did your best. How can you recreate this out there? Setting benchmarks for yourself and exceeding your own expectations for service, for making a difference for humanity. Nothing is guaranteed. But as long as I'm here, I'd sure like to leave a positive mark. And I know you agree. Do all the good you can by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as you ever can. Drop a little bit of resistance. Feel easy. Notice there's even a difference in your feet, your toes, when it gets to easy. There's a little less gripping, a little less urgency, a little more floating over the pedals. Do that. Do that. Start to slow your legs. 60, 65. Breathe deep. Take the resistance all the way off and roll up to a tall seat. Let's take a deep breath together, interlace the fingers, press to the sky, cactus your arms, and then just release, let them swing a bit. We'll do a really quick stretch, calves and hamstrings. If you have time, jump over to one of my yoga videos and stretch with me, even if it's just for a few minutes. Switch legs. Have a seat. Unclip. Hands to hips. Press your hips forward. Open up your chest. Take a huge breath in. Blow it out. Come back up. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Give yourself a big hand. Have an amazing day. Go do good in the world.